So in this video, I'm going to talk about pronombres en español. This is the first part because I will talk about other pronouns in Spanish. So these are the basic ones. We call them pronombres personales. These are subject pronouns. So the main ones are yo, tú, él, ella, nosotros, nosotras, ellos y ellas. And I forgot ustedes below. So these are the main ones, okay? Some examples, ejemplos, we can say, yo soy profesora de español. ¿Tú trabajas en el banco? Ella prefiere trabajar por la mañana. Nosotros visitamos la ciudad. ¿Ustedes quieren ir al bar? Ellas no van a la escuela por la tarde. As you can see, I wrote all the pronouns between parentheses because they can be omitted. I can say, soy profesora de español. I don't have to say, yo soy profesora de español. I would only say it if I want to emphasize, if I'm talking about me and not somebody else. If I'm talking to you and not another person. So in that case, we use the subjects. Otherwise, you can omit it. Other pronouns, otros pronombres. Have a look at vos sos profesora de español. That means tú. Vos, it's a pronoun that, for example, is used in Argentina. We use vos a lot instead of tú. But if you use tú instead of vos and vice versa, don't worry because people will understand. It's just a preference. Different regions prefer different pronouns. Okay, so don't worry if you learn with an Argentinian teacher or with a Mexican or a Spanish teacher because everybody will understand. Okay, it's just a preference. And the other one is vosotras trabajáis en el banco. That means ustedes, but for the feminine. Okay, if you're talking to a group of women, you would say vosotras. Vosotras trabajáis en el banco. Okay, that means plural you for the feminine, okay, or for women. And the last one is vosotros sois italianos. That means ustedes, the plural you, in the masculine form. Okay, the only thing you have to understand is that if you use vos, the verb will change, and if you use tú, it will change. If you use vosotras. So you have to kind of know that there are different verb forms, changes for all the pronouns, and maybe stick to one so you don't get confused. So if your teacher is from Spain, probably she or he will use a lot of vosotras and tú. If your teacher is from Uruguay, for example, she or he will use a lot of vos. So it depends how you study, but don't worry, because everybody that speaks Spanish will understand. So how to practice? Now that you know all the pronouns, what I recommend is that you write sentences about you and other people to practice changing the verb forms. I would recommend in all tenses, but just the tenses you know, the present, the past, the future. Have a look at these sentences. Mañana nosotros vamos a pasear. Él estudia español los jueves. Yo almuerzo en la oficina. I wrote the pronouns here because I want you to practice, but you know you can omit it. So just for the sake of practicing, use the pronouns in the sentences you write. So that's all from me. I also uploaded a PDF to work on pronouns on my website, so you can find it on SpanishWithFlor.org, resources students. And I will upload more videos about pronouns. This is just part 1, but I will continue. If you have any suggestions, please write it in the comments. See you in the next video. Ciao!